What's up, YouTube? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip. I accidentally started talking like Sean Connery. I accidentally hit start recording while I was getting ready. So you can tell already, we got Tom MacDonald heroes. Do me a favor, go like, go subscribe to Tom MacDonald. I guess I was unsubscribed. Thank you, YouTube. Did I say it already? We have heroes. We have heroes. Go like, go subscribe. Show love to this man. Even with M's album dropping, I still kept hearing about this song. Everyone dropped right around when M did, and Tom was one who stood out, obviously. It's Tom. Let's go. Show some love. What do you got to say, my guy? All right. Go like, go subscribe to Tom. I'd love to have you too. If not, I was going to say hit that subscribe button. If not, just enjoy the hang. Let's go.
There's too many songs about diamond teeth and gold chains. Too many rappers who still glorify gangs. There's way too many rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families who need food on their plates. And thank you to the firefighters. Whenever I hear sirens, I pray. It takes a special kind of man to run toward all the flames. When we see smoke and we need help, the fire can't be contained. They running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us, flying way overseas. Ain't never met you, but I love you because you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom.
I never met you, but I love you because you're dying for me. Yeah, a lot of people are severely underpaid, underappreciated. And he's touching on all these subjects. I mean, teachers are one of them as well, but he's talking about people putting their lives at risk every day. It's just, it's so sad that a few bad apples ruined it for police. I support the police. I fully do. I truly do. But, I mean, 7 times out of 10, it's always been a bad experience. And 7 times out of 10, those 7, I was usually with one of my friends that was of a different ethnicity. That's the problem. And I don't know what's going on with that, but maybe that's just here in Chicago, but yeah, man. Those other 3 times by myself, you get a warning, sir. Have a good day. I don't know. But besides that, I support the police. We need the police. We do not need to defund the police. We need to actually fund them some more, get some better training going. Let's go.
Flying way overseas, they running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us, flying way overseas. Ain't never met you, but I love you because you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom, and I know freedom ain't free. When the anthem plays, I don't take a knee. And thank you to the truckers, the janitors, and the average people. The ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego. The ones who do the most, and in return, they get zero.
Oh, I said I won't take a knee, but if I'm not mistaken, taking a knee for falling so... Say it again.
I love you because you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom, and I know freedom ain't free. When the anthem plays, I don't take a knee.
No, but the first person who took a knee was actually a veteran, if I'm not mistaken, and he was doing it for fallen soldiers. It was out of respect for his fallen soldiers. It wasn't against the country. But, Kaepernick did it for, police brutality and helping this country, and people went spastic. But I see both viewpoints. But yes, of course, you should support your country. I do believe that. You should support your country, even though we got to get this figured out. Damn near tried to assassinate Trump yesterday. The hell's happening, man?
And thank you to the truckers, the janitors, and the average people. The ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego. The ones who do the most and
the jobs that'll damage the average people that'll damage your ego. At the end of the day, we're all just average people, dude. Some people just excel further with this. But some people also excel further with this and having people that love them around them.
Average people, the ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego. The ones who do the most and in return they get zero. Screw what anyone says, y'all are heroes. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. Too many many songs about Xanax and faces covered with tattoos, and way too many asses on camera with rap dudes. Too much Gucci, Louis, Prada clothing trying to brand you. I just want to make a song to say thank you. Thank you to the paramedics coming at high speed in an ambulance, trying to get someone to breathe at the scene of an accident. Covered in a stranger's blood and trying to bring them back again. Their stress levels always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics, and the welders and plumbers. Y'all are building all the roofs that we're under. Swinging hammers.
Yeah. Oh, you're building all the roofs we're under. You're the one keeping us. You're the one. You're the real ones keeping us okay. Man, that's why I'm a little bit worried about this housing market and financial crisis, dude.
Blood and trying to bring them back again. Their stress levels always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics, and the welders and plumbers. Y'all are building all the roofs that we're under. Swinging hammers in the pouring rain, the snow in the summer. I hope you know that I appreciate your struggle. Thank you to the nurses and doctors fighting for everyone's lives. Y'all don't always find a cure, but I believe that you tried. The guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die. Don't let it haunt you. Y'all bought them some time. And thank you to the...
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for doctors as well. Yeah, I'm here to break down bars. Hog Supermarket, Hangover Gang Supermarket. I like that in the background. Great job on this video, by the way. I love it. It's tough dealing with nurses and doctors. I have friends that are nurses and doctors, and they even say like how they have to stay detached from patients because if they become too attached and lose them, it really messes them up. And they have so many patients per day. And the way they keep changing the systems, it's not their fault, man. You know, today we're just a number. Back in the day, we used to have one physician. That physician would take care of everything. Now you got to go see a PCP, to go see a specialist here, to see another specialist there, to see another specialist there. And guess what? When you go, you have to bring all the paperwork yourself. It's gotten insane, and they know it has. And they're just like, we can't. It's the insurance companies grabbing up all the money. Everyone's just milking the money out of it.
Fighting for everyone's lives. Y'all don't always find a cure, but I believe that you tried. The guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die. Don't let it haunt you. Y'all bought them some time. And thank you to the priests and the pastors and the grocery store clerks. The ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work. Probably feel disrespected, and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Everyday people, they know who they are.
Hot take. Hot take. I think for the most part, most people get paid the right amount, but the cost of living is what has gotten way, way, way out of hand. The inflation, the price gouging, corporate greed, that has gotten way out of hand. To even be able to afford a $400,000 house right now, you'd be able. What I see to be a single person, to be able to live alone, you need to be able to at least make like over 100. I think it was 6 figures a year. The average median household income here in America is $56,000 a year, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, man. Like, it's tough.
They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil.
But I do believe people should be paid more as well. But the inflation and the prices on things need to come down.
They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes.
Okay.
Heroes. You don't need a mask and a cape. Don't lose sleep wondering if humanity's safe.
Oh, this is a call, man. I'm having a callback moment to one of Tom's old songs when he dressed up as Batman and with Brandon Hart. It was such a good video.
Whoa, whoa. And you don't gotta fly to the moon. Don't need X-ray sight to see the hero in you. Whoa, whoa. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes.
Yo, Nova Rockefeller, Jared Potter, Jenna MacDonald, and Corey Burns. You guys did an amazing job on this video. Amazing job. It's a beautiful song. Look, I stopped at 314 on 334. My lucky number is 34. Tom's leaning out. Tom's leaning out. It's a beautiful song. It really is. It really is. Now I understand people are going to have different viewpoints for different professions and stuff like that. Whatever I said, because I'm still waking up. I know it's in the middle of the afternoon. Don't judge me. I had to work a lot. Um, it's a beautiful song, regardless. We may disagree on some things. That's completely fine. You may see things one way. I may see things another way. But at the end of the day, we need to come together to discuss these things, to fix these things, and help everyday people. Because everyday average people, because we're all just average people. I don't care if you make $200 million a year. That does not make you, it just makes you wealthy when it comes to resources. That doesn't make you knowledgeable. So that $200 million, that ain't gonna mean shit if a bomb drops and we're living in some barren wasteland. You got to learn how to hunt, do all this shit all over. Oh, that's great, wonderful. You're still a human being. You can live comfortably. But now that's where you get to see if your inner demons really kick in or not. If you can control them with all that money. All I was trying to say was we need to come together. We need to figure this out and stop. Because what this world has done is they basically have segregated us by countries, right? Then within the countries have people divided so that we're always fighting each other while the government's doing whatever the hell they want to do. They're over here passing laws and doing shit. They're 110 years old with 6 heart transplants while you got a little girl who can't even get one. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, they pay themselves millions to hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to sit on their ass and drink coffee. Dude, we really need to press the reset button and figure some stuff out. But Tom did a great job here representing for the everyday people. Like he said, the police, the firemen, the janitors, the people who are janitors. It doesn't matter what your job is either. It doesn't really matter. Like I once had a friend who said like he'll never work at like a Starbucks. He's like, "Would you work at a Starbucks?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I work at a Starbucks. What's wrong working at a Starbucks?" He was like, "I don't know, my ego wouldn't let me." I was like, "What fucking ego, dude? You need to pay the bills. I would fucking make you the best frappuccino you ever needed to." I don't know how to make coffee. Or I don't drink coffee. I know, hate me, boo. I can't. All right. They give me PVCs and PACs. You would know what that is if you're a nurse or a doctor. Yeah, Tom's right though. A lot of people are underappreciated. And it's not just from our governments, it's from each other as well. We underappreciate each other. We should be looking out for each other more. We should be loving each other more, not hate. I like this side of Tom of him. I mean, he's always typically bringing people together, but he does have some songs that can be, they're controversial. They can have you really thinking like, oh, what side do I really belong on? What's this? What's that? But this song really makes me feel like, hey, I want to bring everyone together. It is a beautiful track. You can't deny that. And if somebody hates on this song, they can go F off because it's a beautiful song. It truly is. I like the callback to the Batman suit. That was cool. Made me think of the old video of Brandon Hart. And was he trying to save Nova in that video? I don't remember. I can't remember now. Man, it's been such a long time. I'm nasally. My eyes are puffy. I can't wake up. Go show love to Tom. Show love to Nova as well. Go like, go subscribe. Thank you so much for watching with me. I'm subscribed. And double check you're still subscribed because YouTube does some weird things. I love you. All you guys stay safe. And he's right. You all are heroes. It doesn't matter what job you have. And just remember something. Everything in life is temporary. Even this life is temporary. So while you're here, why not just show love and have a good time? as much as you possibly can. I know they got us trapped in this vicious cycle, but when you get a chance to take a little break from that cycle, enjoy that break. If you ever need me, reach out. My Instagram's linked down below. I'm always here. Anybody who's dealing with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, a bad breakup, whatever the case may be, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. I'm always here for you guys, man. I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you or amazing artists like Tom, and I know that. I'll never forget that. So I'd love to have you. Hit that subscribe button. If not, it's totally cool. I hope you enjoyed the hang. And if you disagree with some of my viewpoints, I'm sorry. Again, I am half awake, but I did want to state that about the police thing. The police thing is a really shaky thing for me. Because, not shaky, but debatable topic for me because I have a lot of friends, actually, that are police officers, and they're really good guys. But then the random police officers I tend to run into, I always catch some attitude or some type. And it's not me. I'll be like in the car, like just randomly getting like a tail light ticket or not even a speeding ticket. They'll just pull you over because they're like, oh, your tints are too dark. It's like, no, they're not even tinted. They're barely tinted. What are you talking about? You didn't have a seatbelt on. Yeah, my seatbelt's been on this whole time. It's very weird. It's very weird. But again, dude, I live in Chicago, so keep that in mind, man. Chicago is a little bit different than the rest of the world. That's why you hear about us so much, man. It's a little bit different. So, but I do support the police. When they said defund the police, I was like, oh, no. You're going backwards. Fund the police. Better training for the police. Better police officers on the force. You're going the other way. Don't go the other way. Then you're really going to have Gotham City on your hand. All right, I love you guys. Stay safe. I just wanted to clarify so you knew where I was coming from with that aspect of it. I'm not saying I don't love or like the police. I do, but there are a lot of bad apples that, and I get it. It's one of the toughest jobs out there. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to be a police officer, but yeah, man. You got to think about it like this. Some people just come from like a fucking double murder, and then they come pull you over because they think you're not wearing a seatbelt, or maybe you accidentally like glanced at your watch and they thought it was your phone. And then they come up to your car and they're kind of in shock themselves because they just went through some shit. And they kind of take it out on you, and you're like, "Oh, like what the hell? I'm sorry. Here, man. Here's all my information. Stay in the fucking car." It's like, but that's not on us though. That's where they need to seek treatment. And I know there's a stigma within police. My friends tell me about this too. Once you start talking about your problems to like therapists for police officers, like then it's harder and harder to get a job, and they look at you different as well too. So it's tough for everyone, man. Shout out to the Blue. Sorry if I made it sound like I'm hating. I'm not hating. I'm just saying I understand you too. I have too many friends that are cops, and I hear too many fucking crazy stories, man. And I have a lot of friends that have won awards for saving lives as well. All my friends that are veterans too. Shout out to you guys. All you guys veterans that are watching, thank you so much. People still fighting, thank you so much. And thank you for all that you do. You guys are heroes. On to the next one. Thank you so much for watching with me. It means the world. Oh, you almost got me in my emotions there for the last 15 seconds, but not going to lie. Let's go. Woo.